Okay, we're live. It didn't want to go live though. I just had a swirling circle. I had a feeling we may struggle to go live. Well, there you go. If I thought it, and my belly's rumbling. Okay, I'm going to play with the fairies first today. I'm hungry. It is Thursday, but it feels like Friday. And as I was saying that, Friday, it was like, no, I've got like 5 days off now. So it feels like a Friday. It feels like the beginning of the weekend. My weekend, which is a 5-day weekend. I like that. Every 3 weeks. I mean, you can't complain at that setup. You cannot. Right. Anyway, no complaining. No thinking bad thoughts. The Chariot. Onwards and upwards, forward movements, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. Okay, investing in yourself, investing in your own personal development. Good evening, Cynthia. Ooh, have you ever seen the rain? I cut my concert short, just had to say hello and wish you a beautiful evening. Thanks, Cynthia. Have you ever seen the rain? Well, it's raining. It has been raining. It's not currently raining. But, yes, it's been raining. Right, we have the Chariot, and the feminine is, she's in charge of this. Look, forward movements. We read about this card. She looks happy. It's about positivity. Look, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline to your personal development, your personal growth. Celebrating your accomplishments, you've come far, and being in the spotlight. Okay. Well, that's because it's like you've had a glow up. I had a customer come in the store today, and he normally comes in, he's a granddad, should we say that, and he brings his granddaughter, he brings her from out of town into town for counselling sessions. Today's conversation was interesting. It was, my beliefs, and I suppose you could say versus his beliefs. But there's no denying that you will get what you think about. The other day I was singing. Hold on. What's coming down on a sunny day? Come on down. Cynthia, the other day I was singing I Ain't Missing You At All Since You've Been Gone. Odd behaviour, really. Is he lying in that song? Is it like a denial song, that song, Cynthia? I ain't missing you at all since you've been gone. No matter what my friends say. I've had this energy come through this evening. I mean, we've only just entered the evening. It's 18:18. Hold on, we've got little Miss Pussycat who wants to come in. You pushed that door open, darling, but I was opening it for you. The masculine has had a chat with somebody. I feel it's another masculine regarding you and your story, Divine Feminine. So, quite touching. Anyway. That was the other day. Was it? Let's read about the Chariots, card number 7. Okay, I'm taken now to, I will show you. So, we're going to talk about Crocs, okay? Not that I was ever a fan of Crocs, quite the opposite. But my youngest daughter is the only one who has Crocs. And I would wear her Crocs just to go out into the garden. They were just easier than slippers. And I could even slip my foot with a slipper inside the Crocs if it was raining outside. Anyway, so I'd wear them like that. And last year, I had a delivery. She was working away, and she had ordered me my own pair of Crocs. Okay, all right. But what happened is, when I knew they were coming, I said to Megan, "Oh, she's ordered me some Crocs," and I said, "What colour do you think that she's kind of ordered me?" And I said, "I think she's ordered me some red ones." Anyway, the delivery came. I didn't realise that she had ordered herself another pair at the same time. So we have these two pairs of Crocs. We've got one that's red and one that's white. And so I say to her, "Which ones are mine?" She said, "The white ones. The red ones are mine." Anyway, so what's happened is she's taken, so that's fine. She's got her red ones and she's got her white ones and she's got me a pair of white ones. Brilliant. But then she's taken my white ones and left me with her old white ones, which are kind of rubbing thin. They're old, they're dirty as well. And now she no longer has my white ones. And so she said, "Well, you can have my ones." And I said, "Yeah, but they're like tatty." And I said, "How about I have your red ones?" And so I've come into my bedroom and I have the red Crocs waiting for me. And they're mine now. I do like them, but I want to show you because they're like obviously slightly different. They're just not red. I mean, red would have done, but these are. It comes in with the energy of the Chariot. Are you ready? Okay. We have. Do I have to show you both of them again? No, just one. Of course. All right. Okay. We only have like Lightning McQueen Crocs. Number 95. I mean, they're pretty awesome. I only wear them like as slippers around the house, or, well, really just when I'm going out into the garden. But Belle just came into the room and she was sniffing them, and it was like Lightning McQueen. I mean, they're just pretty awesome in themselves, aren't they? Whether you're a lover of Crocs or not, but they are very comfortable to wear, I have to admit. Even though my love for them wasn't there to start with. There we go. Croc converted. Should we say cheers? Let's say cheers and we read about the Chariot here. We've got our Lightning McQueen Crocs on. Cars. Love it. Love Cars World. Absolutely love. I went to the one in California and Disney Park. And the Cars World there is awesome. The Chariot. Now, what I just opened up to, what comes before the Chariot? The Lovers. I feel that's like a love call. It's like the feminine, all she needs is this love call when she's on her way. Nice. Nice, nice baby. You have done great work so far. Let's zoom in on this character. There we go. You have done work. You have done great work so far. However, you undoubtedly still have many priorities that you are balancing at this time. You may be called upon to keep control of more than one driving force at a time. Stay centered, strong, and determined. Remain steadfast in your sense of purpose and don't allow other influences to steer you off course. So I feel like I had this bit of a test today because the conversation I had with this masculine who he wasn't really challenging my beliefs, but I was open to talk about them, and it wasn't easy. Like, not I'm still struggling, but it could be explained so much easier maybe, simplified. And I'm sure you can all resonate with this when you want to try and talk about your path and your view of things. I don't really want to say your beliefs, but your views. They're different. Okay. So remain steadfast in your sense of purpose and don't allow other influences to steer you off course. You can accomplish far more than you realise. It's your moment to step into the spotlight. Drawing attention to yourself or your work can sometimes feel awkward. Okay, yes, it can do. Because I want to tell you what actually this gentleman said to me. I was talking about a glow up, and he comes in once a week, and he comes in to kill some time. He says that I thought I'd just pop in, say hello, and kill some time while he's waiting for his granddaughter. And he said to me today, "You look lovely and bright." I said, "Do I?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Have you like changed your lipstick? Do you normally wear lipstick?" I said, "Yeah, I normally wear lipstick. It is a different shade though." So it's drawing in some kind of attention, this energy, because you know the day before I had the guy at the door blowing me a kiss. It's just be the observer of what you're observing, what your energy is attracting. So that was just a comment. So it's your moment to step into the spotlight. Drawing attention to yourself or your work can sometimes feel awkward, but it's absolutely essential at this time. Be genuine and optimistic in your interactions with people and the public, and your excitement for your goals will shine through and your confidence will increase. So he actually did say that to me, this gentleman. He said to me, "You are very beautiful. You look a lot younger than what, you know, you say you are." He said, "But there's something about your energy. It's like you have a bubbly energy." So it's being noticed, and I mean, they're not having trouble kind of. I feel the masculines are getting more vocal. It's easier for them to explain their feelings. Do we say it's easier to explain our feelings than what it is to explain spirituality? That's the kind of energy I felt there. But all we have to be is genuine and optimistic in our interactions with people in the public, and your excitement for your goals will shine through and your confidence will increase. Our charioteer leads a two. They lead a team. It's a she. Our charioteer leads a team of 2 dragonflies. These magical creatures have the ability to go in any direction and at amazing speeds, like Lightning McQueen. The fact that our charioteer is able to keep the dragonflies under control and headed in the right direction is a testament to her determination and skill. The additional meanings of this card: self-control, victory, celebrating what you have achieved, accomplishing your dreams, modes of transportation, work-related travel. Okay, what's actually coming through is this energy of, like, how do you get to each other? How does, if the feminine's called upon, how does she get to the masculine? But the song that was coming through for the masculine was, "I don't care how you get here, just..." Or maybe that's the attitude that he should have. "I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can." And the feminine doesn't like see obstacles like that, so it's like, there's a way to get to you. There's always a way. There's always a solution. Very interesting. Okay. Right. Let's pull another card then. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. Hey Moon Cookie, hello to the channel of love. Cheers Lucy, so happy to catch you live. So happy to catch you. Moon Cookie. Cheers, darling. Feels like a Friday. Let's thank God. We should be thanking God every single moment. Well, maybe not. I mean, that's a state of gratitude that's just going to be so overwhelming, isn't it? You're continuously saying thank you, thank you. How do you handle all these blessings coming in? They're like drip fed to you. Okay. Hi, Cynthia. How is Baby Bear today? Yes, Cynthia, how's Baby Bear doing? He is so adorable. I mean, when I see pictures of him, he's just so adorable. Oh my. He was like playing doctors, wasn't he? Just too cute. Absolutely too cute. Loved it. Right, okay. That's if Cynthia's around. She said she cut a concert short. Just had to say hello and wish you a beautiful evening. But maybe that's a question. How are the babies today? Our babies. Sweet cuddly teddy bears. Is there a song about I want to be your teddy bear? Five of Summer. This isn't a great energy. This is always something to get over. Like there's always an obstacle in the way. This is a negative energy. I don't like it. It's hard. It's a block. So this is how I'm going to read the energy of the card. This is unhappiness that's rebounded off of these wings. So the environment is unhappy. It's hard. You can't really see past them wings. Where with the dragonflies, they're iridescent, transparent, sparkling. These feel hard, don't they? And it's like, but I feel the magic is still getting in, look. Love heals fear is coming through, and I feel this masculine who's in this dark where these orbs are, there's no stopping the light from getting to him. He's no longer afraid. If he's speaking up and he's opening up to his feelings, spirituality, he's in touch with himself, in spirit, inspired. He's got his own direction. He's got his own GPS system that's telling him, okay, you know, I don't want to do that, I want to do that. There's this energy of stop being a people pleaser. Okay, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others because you're picking up on them, and you will be like the sum total of the 5 people that you interact with. And if your environment is very heavy and hard-hearted is coming through, there's no real movement, adventure. It's all a bit dark, dull. You can't really, there is nothing to see on the horizon or to be happy for, then you're going to start, you know, thinking, feeling the same way. Focusing on that which frightens you, frightens or worries you. Well, this feminine's not doing that, is she? And she's in control of her own life. This one is afraid, scared. She's blocking the way. You can see with her arm now. Let's read the message of the 5 of Cups. There's much serene beauty in life. However, that kind of tranquility may be overlooked when you're fixated on things that make you unhappy. Release negative situations and return to your own inner peace. Make sure your thoughts are thoroughly focused on optimistic outcomes. Envision the present and future that you want to manifest and forget about the past. If you need to mourn a loss, don't hesitate to reach out to those around you who love you and can help you recover in a healthy way. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. Melodramatic people and situations foster feelings like regret and anxiety, which don't help you live the life you desire. Don't worry, brighter days are just around the corner. The fairy appears clearly worried by what is just out of view on the card. She's ready to take flight when perhaps a time of contemplation would serve her better. I felt the engine, the energy there is this karmic energy, I feel, heavy energy. It's negative, so it's negative karmic energy. Wants to be set free as well, but just can't let go. And she's ready to take flight when perhaps a time of contemplation would serve her better. So she's kind of not rushing into making any decisions to leave the situation, the negative situation. She's hanging on in there just a little bit longer. But I feel this masculine is going to be pulled out of it. But I feel like he's the one that has to give the go-ahead. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. So I feel that's a message that will be sent to the Divine Feminine. Okay. When I need you, I just close my eyes and I want you. Hi Gal Gal, hello Channel of Love. Put me in coach, I'm ready to play. Okay, interesting. I feel like us coaches need to play. I asked Jamie how his day went today, and he said it was okay. The lads all got their jobs done, and then we played. We were just exercising in the yard and doing handstands and cartwheels. He said it was, and he went, it was fun. So I've got the work done, and then just get the work done quickly. And then whatever time you've got left at the end of the day, it's time to play. Because that card's been coming up, hasn't it? Playtime. Just want to have fun. Like, serious fun. Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the Lost and Found Fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realised were lost. I feel this masculine's realised that he's a lost soul. He's been, like, found. He's been found. The lost and found. He's taken to the energy of, you know, if you feel... okay. If you feel like you've been thrown into the reject bin. The lost and found. Hi, Gal Gal. The ball is in your court now. Let's read The Lost and Found. The Lost and Found fairy collects lost treasures and keeps them for a rainy day. It's been raining today. Revealing them when they're needed most. She is attracted to shiny things. That'll be the Divine Feminine. And often keeps company with magpies and crows, for they too have a keen eye for things that sparkle. If you see these birds, this fairy is probably nearby. If you've misplaced something, either materially or spiritually, call on this helpful fairy to find it. She will often leave little hints, tips and clues. She may remind you to be practical. For example, if you've lost your keys, retrace your steps, retrace your last steps in your mind. Where were you when you last saw them? This fairy often appears in autumn and winter time. In autumn, animals often bury food, ready to sustain themselves during the colder months, and seeing them do this could be a sign to stash away the things that will sustain you too during this period. These could be material things such as food and money. Remember, she is a very practical fairy. Or you might stash away cherished memories inside your heart and tap into them whenever you need a spiritual boost. The Lost and Found Fairy also reminds us that it's okay to lose things. Perhaps you never really needed them anyway, or their time and purpose has been served. It's no use crying over spilt milk could also be the message she brings. Let it go, get a cloth and clean it up, then go and make some more milk? Go and get some more milk. Ideally vegan, nut milk, if you really need it. No, just normal milk would be fine for me. But obviously if you're, intolerant to certain things, then whatever suits. Moon Cookie, we have evening thunderstorm and floods in forecast today. Go, hi Moon Cookie, stay safe. Stay safe, darling. I can just hear the birdies singing. Should we open up the windows so we can hear the birdies? There's no rain at the moment. But it's dusk. It's getting towards dusk. Can you sing for us, please? It's beautiful. I don't know if you can hear them, but I can. Come closer so we can really hear you. Okay. Right, let's carry on. Messages from your angels? Okay, they kind of got stuck halfway. Can you meet me halfway? Right at the borderline, it's where I'm gonna wait for you. I've been looking out night and day. You took my heart to the limit, and this is where I'll stay. Oh, I can't go any further than this. I want you so badly. It's my biggest wish. Cool. Okay, cool. I spend my time just thinking about you. We have Seraphina. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Someone's coming. Someone's on their way. Blended families. Let's have a look. I'm just stuck on the lyrics. I guess I'm really missing you, and all the things we used to do. Hey girl, what's up? What's up? What's up? Seraphina. Let's build the bridge to the other side. Just you and I. Just you and I. Your prayers about family have been heard, and I have been sent to watch over you and answer your prayers. I'm here to tell you about a beautiful change coming to your family. You are going through a period of adjustment right now to prepare for this change. It might feel chaotic or disorganized, but be assured that this is simply part of the nesting process. I will guide you through this time and help you with any upsets that may occur. Any challenges will stimulate forthright discussions, and this truth is very cleansing. It helps you to know your own feelings and priorities on a deeper level and allows you to share with others in a deeply honest way. Then, when the purpose of the turmoil has been served, the storm will blow over, revealing blue skies for all. This happy change or addition to your family is divinely ordered. Surrender any worries to God and allow heaven to serve as your spiritual family who helps, guides, and watches over you. We love you so very much. The other colour, shadows and light. Excuse me. Hello, Elif. No need to shout. Hello. No one else is shouting. Storm Angel. Collisions of beliefs, styles, attitudes, energies. So how do you handle this? So I spoke about like today's. They come closer so we could hear them. Do you want to tell the story then? Okay, go on then. He's giggling. So differences of maybe beliefs, opinions, and this is what this card's about. How do you handle it? Well, let's just have a look, because we know that this here was coming. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. Focus on that which frightens. Focusing. You're not to focus on that which frightens or worries you. Quite the opposite. But you have been focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Or this feminine has, and it's okay, she has a backlash. She's not that nice. When she's under pressure, she doesn't handle stress very well. Broccoli. That's what I say about that. Because it's not really, is it? I mean, you're not, well, aware if you can't see the behaviours and how people respond or react. I'm not really talking bollocks, am I? I think you need to go and find another channel to watch. Really. Collision of beliefs. Go, I saw the sweetest little girl today. She had pretty little angel eyes and a smile that melts your heart. Oh, that's lovely. When you look at the children, well, I see angels. I mean, yeah, these little angels totting around everywhere. Let's have a look at this message. Card number 35. think the difference with us light workers against those that are more for the dark, okay, when I say that, it's like either you're an advocate for positivity, bringing love, peace, comfort to someone, or you're kind of advocating fear. So you'll tell someone, well, you best go to the doctors, and or you know, you tell them about the consequences of what would happen if they don't, you know, do what they're telling you to do. We just live our own lives, actually minding our own business, spreading love and light, but we don't actually really say to you guys, you know, we don't really tell you guys what the consequences are, you know, if you don't take control of your own thoughts, your own power, and use it for your benefit. There's a difference. We don't actually put this, we don't push this belief onto you. You can get drawn to it, but our energy speaks volumes. And so does the other side. This sweet fairy is showing you a way through a barrier you have reached in your life. This may be in any area of your life, but it does feel that you have come up against a very solid obstacle. This gentle fairy with her bright lantern can take you... I'm reading a completely different card. I'm going to show you it though, because there are no mistakes. This gentle fairy with her bright lantern can take you to a place in this wall that has already come down, so you can move through this obstacle without force or fear. Your only requirement is to trust this fairy and then to take down several bricks after you have moved through, so the wall between this world and the next, your love and your life, becomes slowly less and less solid. The wall is coming down. This is the fairy's role, to help you move beyond the wall. Trust her, she will guide you. And that's the energy here of the Chariot, not this energy here. I was just reading this card. A clear solution. The clear solution is change the way you're telling the story, so that it's a positive, loving feeling story, rather than an aggressive, sad, frustrated, victim mentality story. Woe is me. Feel sorry for me. Change is not possible. Everything is doomed. Change the story. You set yourself up for failure, for a life that's doomed by thinking like that. And only you can do it. So don't worry about what others think. Worry about what you think. About the storm fairy. The storm angel. Okay. This beautiful fairy is dressed in storms. Energy around her crackles and sizzles, but she is calm and unharmed. Now it is your time and turn to learn to deal with the energy that is around you without compromising your own. Hear the doggy barking? She appears when energies with major differences collide, when intentions are vastly different, when techniques are worlds apart, and when incompatible belief systems meet up. I'm going to tell you a comment that surprised me. That this grandfather said to me today regarding just about raising children. And I said to him, if you trust that they've got their own internal guidance system, I said, you have an intuition, Okay, maybe no one's really taught you how to use it because all your other senses come naturally. You don't need to be taught how to taste or how to smell, maybe to hear, but or to see, but using your sixth sense, trusting your intuition. And I said, and he said, but what do you do about like chastising them? And I said, oh, why do you want to chastise your children? I said, you need to be that sanctuary, that loving, homely place where they can go, where they're not judged. And you don't put fear into them. And it's that safe space. And it's different than what everyone else is telling them. You know, I always say to my children, look, if I'm not going to tell you off about something, then why on earth are you worried about what others will think? Like, we joke around when they feel as if they're going to get into trouble for something. I said, don't worry about it. We won't tell your mum. It's like, what are you talking about? You've got your mum with you. Someone going to go and tell your mum? But yeah. So he was really asking, how do you control your children? Well, you didn't really have your children to control them. Just is focused on being that role model. They're watching. And then they're going to come to their own conclusions about how they want to do things. And that's what this energy here is, getting in their way. Stopping them. Thinking that they know best when they do know best. Because that's what they think. There's no telling anyone like that. So the Storm Angel speaks. There is nothing wrong at all with difference. Diversity is wonderful. Shadows and light are beautiful and necessary and can coexist in harmony. But certain kinds of difference do not blend, like oil and water. They separate and cannot coexist in harmony. Therefore, I bring change. And when change comes, for some it is simple, easy and flowing. For others, dramatic, erratic, wild and full of static. Like I said, I appear when two forms of energy collide, high and low. I then appear to burn away the old and create a clear, fresh vibration where all that is stale and fearful and unpleasant has been cleared away. The wonderful thing about this challenging collision is that while you'll be nudged out of your comfort zone, you'll also realise just how much has changed and how far you have come. The results will be worth the pressure, trust me. When I appear, know that it is natural for people to feel tension, to become even more entrenched in their beliefs, and to refuse to let go. The only approach you can take right now is to clearly and powerfully remain in integrity. Do not compromise who you are out of a misguided notion of being compassionate. You must speak the truth that is in your heart and stay committed to that truth. That's the part there. It's about staying committed to that truth. The divination message. There may be arguments, even angry situations and fights at the moment. Withheld energies are being freed so they can be released. Well, you see these orbs here, these fairies, I said have got through into the darkness to pull this masculine out. So there may be arguments, even angry situations and fights at the moment. Withheld energies are being freed so they can be released. You will uncover the truth about a situation, as no one can lie when this angel is about her work. Any lies, deception, manipulation and cheating will be revealed. The most important objective for you when the storm angel is about is to speak truthfully and act in integrity. As all is about to become very transparent, and her fierce bright light will reveal all that is hidden so it can be banished for good. Okay, no more lies, no more deceitfulness, no more secretiveness, cheating, no more. It's just time to be happy, to be free, to do what your heart wants to do. And there's no wrong in that. That is the right thing to do. So let's finish this message with, okay, we'll go to the journey of love first. And then I feel maybe we'll have a message from Rumi. Do you know what I actually wanted to say then? Please cut out the middleman. Go straight to your own intuition, okay, regardless of what anybody says, including those that like to preach, okay, from the Bible. Trust your intuition. Trust your own heart. The rest is just stories. Some stories will help, some will confuse you. It's like, come on now, guys. Do you know what I'm going to share? And I really would appreciate if you could listen to it, please. That is, I'm not asking you to go and research it. I'll do that for you. You really need to invest in your own personal development, though. Okay. In your own happiness, in your own growth. It's the 2 envelopes. Napoleon Hill and the 2 envelopes. I say, us as light workers, we don't talk about the consequences that you'll have to face for not taking possession of your own mind and your thoughts and directing them to your own desires. There's consequences for that. And we'll let Napoleon Hill tell you about those. So I'm going to share that. There is an envelope that if you do choose to take possession of your own mind, the riches. So it really is up to you, though. That's what this takes me to. The 2 envelopes. So let's stop being a menace to yourself and society. It's okay to be mischievous. Nothing wrong with a bit of mischief. But to be a menace, that's another thing. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. I've got the card. Dream a little. Have you lost sight of your dreams? Maybe you never had any. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you do. Those childhood dreams are a big key to finding your lost self. What did you naturally like to do when you was a child? How would you amuse yourself before you had all the burdens of the world placed onto your shoulders? Okay. I would like to dance, I'd like to sing, I always like to play schools, educate. I do all that stuff still now. I would play Let's Pretend. I'd have all my teddy bears out, play doctors, and I'd have my babies and I'd care for my babies, and have pushchairs and take the babies out, and I have Barbies and Kens, and I dress them up, and they would go dancing together, and they had a lovely romance together, okay? What I was going to say was afraid of the dark though. Not too badly, but was afraid of things that went bump in the night. You're meant to grow out of them things. They're like childhood fears. Actually, they're adult fears still. Okay. Right then. Let's have a look at this. 51. Dream a little. The divine wants to bless you with inspiration, just as a lover would come to the door of the beloved with a spontaneous gift of flowers. So dream a little. Let your imagination wander and wonder. What if? What else could be? Breaking down the rigid walls of expectation. Just because something has been does not indicate that it must continue in the same way. So dream a little and receive your spiritual gift. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way or has just recently been received. It isn't flight of fancy, it's a gift from the divine. Receive it and believe in new possibilities. Okay, the poem. From unexpected meetings, we talked and shared our lifetime, a gentle, peaceful, quiet time, reflected in our smile. We winged our way to distant places and walked along, excuse me, and walked along remembered faces of lives we knew we had lived some time before. And like a bud about to flower, having reached its appointed hour, we watch ourselves begin to open in the warm touch of spring. And that it has been very warm, the touch of spring this year. It feels like summertime. Let's finish with a Rumi message. Okay, guidance. Okay, over to you, Rumi. What's the final message for this reading, please? The guidance that you have for the querent, the lover and the beloved. Wonder and wonder, what if? What else could be? What's coming through is, you know you want it, and it's like, I want it right now. Okay, let's have a look at this message. Card number 35. I'm going to have to clear my throat so I can get this message out, because it's like slowly feeling constricted. Excuse me, thank you. Thank you, thank you. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Rumi. But that's when you move into the unknown. Beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. It is not enough to love me. I want you to allow me to love you. It is not enough to desire me, to want to be closer to me. I want to reach out to you and grab a hold of you, drawing you into me and never letting you be apart from me again. There is so much more for us to experience, you and me, than simply gazing, even with love, at each other from a distance. Let me take you into my arms. Let me hold you until we cease to know or care, where you and I were once were you and I, for instead we will be one. Will you allow it? Will you allow me? Will you allow us to be? O sweet beloved, the divine, the great beloved, has a passionate desire for you, to love you, to touch you, to make the divine presence known to you, so that you will cease to fear the darkness, take delight in all of life, and become mesmerized by the beauty of love in its endless emanations. But how we resist love at first? Oh yes, we have been burned before, have we not? Abandoned, betrayed, so painfully disappointed, cast aside. I'm really trying to hold it together, guys, this end. So, just bear with me. Oh yes, we have been burned before, have we not? Abandoned, betrayed, so painfully disappointed, cast aside, and have suffered at the hands of some unworthy lover. Can this great divine love affair be tarred with the same brush, with the same bitter expectations that keep the heart closed? You are too beautiful to be hidden away behind a bitter and gated heart that is unworthy of you. So then, can you allow the great beloved to reach for you, to receive that sacred touch every day, to be spoken to with words of love, to receive? You who give of yourself, can you recognize the beloved wishes to give to you too? These need not be mutually exclusive happenings. Come now, deep down, you know the genius of the divine is such that in being received, much is given. You shall not be selfish in letting yourself be seen and loved. Allow it, rejoice in it. Take delight in allowing yourself to receive life, and let the world soak up the ardent glow of your sensual surrender into the great beloved's embrace. This oracle brings you a message. Something has to change in your physical world. You are in need of more substance, more love, more connection, and more nourishment that touches your body and soul and brings them into deeper oneness with each other, with life, with love. Dare you open up and allow that love in? The great beloved has desired that this be so. Will you heed that holy desire? Will you allow love in? Say yes. If you find this difficult, now is the time to gently, carefully, tend to the walls you once placed between yourself and life. Walls of tentativeness, excessive caution, fear of abandonment and betrayal, doubt of your own lovableness, and doubts based on past pain without substance. You are so much greater than these crumbling walls. They are the stuff that is designed for demolition, not devotion and honouring. Can you begin to unpack the bricks you mistakenly believed were essential to your safety and well-being? You are too vast to see for that small puddle of thought now. The oceanic world of love is your true home, and the sun is beating down upon you. It is too hot to gaze at the ocean lovingly from afar, or even stand by its edge, strip off your layers, run to the ocean and dive in. I haven't had a message like that that's been tough to get out in quite a while. So. This other call brings you special guidance. An offer or opportunity is on its way to you or has recently been presented. It may be an idea you have been nurturing or one presented to you by another person. Sit with it. Do you feel exhilaration? Do you feel energy at the thought of saying yes? Then say yes. Allow yourself to receive. There is divine encouragement in taking risks that feel wild and alive to your heart. Say yes. Sacred honouring ritual. Place your hands in prayer and say, may the Almighty Divine Love and my most beloved brother Rumi bless me with the ability to truly receive in all ways divine abundance and prosperity being delivered to me now by the grace and mercy of the heavens. May I clear and heal any resistance to receiving life truly, that I may attain my divine destiny and know and receive love truly in all its majesty. So be it. You can rest for as long as feels good. Then you have finished your honouring ritual. And I have finished this reading, and what a beautiful reading it was. If you look on the beautiful side of it. Okay, the 2 envelopes. I'm going to go now and I'll put the link in the description box of this reading, and I shall share it on the Channel of Love. If you go to the channel's homepage and go to the community tab, it will be there. Guys, I'll catch up with you all soon. Until then, take care, much love. Bye for now.